We've talked about the power of focus this week, and something that I believe is so important to do in this new year. And something that I want to share with you today as we conclude this series is to focus on the bright future that God has for you. You see, as believers, our futures are always better than our pasts. And especially with what happened over the last 2 years with COVID and all the things that came with it, I'm sure many of you are tempted to just be discouraged over the last 2 years and to just regret things that happened. But you know, it's so important to leave the past behind and to look to the future and to be expectant. I'm not saying we shouldn't learn from the past, but we should leave it behind and focus on the future that God has for us. The Apostle Paul said in Philippians 3 verse 13, "No, dear brothers and sisters, I have not achieved it, but I focus on this one thing." What is this one thing that he focused on? He goes on to say, "Forgetting the past and looking forward to what lies ahead." I want to encourage you to do the same, to focus on this one thing, to forget the past, to forget all the bad things that happened in 2021 or even before that, and to look to the future that God has for you and to be expectant about it. The Bible also says in Hebrews 11:15, talking about Abraham and Sarah, it says if they had been thinking of a country they had left, they would have had opportunity to return. See, what it's telling us there is if they were continuing to look to the past and where they came from, they would have been tempted to go back. And see, sometimes we struggle to progress in life because our focus is still on the past and all the negative things that happened in it. That's why it's so important to do what Paul says, forgetting the past and looking forward to what lies ahead. Remember, we serve a good God and He has good things in store for all of us. So be expectant for 2022 and know that God wants you to prosper. You are highly favored and deeply loved.